Is it Ali? Is it Pacquiao? Maybe it's Joe Louis or Sugar Ray Robinson. Hey everybody, I'm Cara Castranova for inasectv, and this is TruFan Boxing. The pound-for-pound greatest of all time discussion is the most debated topic in the sport. But what exactly are the criteria that people use to figure this out? Jay, Monte, and I put just that question to some of the biggest names in the world of boxing.
What is your criteria for seeing who the pound-for-pound king is?
It was a term coined for Sugar Ray Robinson because at this time when he was at his peak, he was obviously the best fighter in the world, but he was not the heavyweight champion. He was the welterweight champion and the middleweight champion.
It starts with Sugar Ray Robinson. How do sports writers say he's the best in the world when Joe Louis would have beaten him up because he's so big? You say pound for pound.
Pound for pound is the guy who dominates his division and fights the best guys out there.
Robinson, Willie Pep, Joe Louis, Marciano. These are exceptional fighters.
Who do you think is the pound-for-pound greatest fighter of all time?
Joe Louis.
Sugar Ray Robinson, greatest fighter I ever saw.
Sugar Ray Robinson, regardless of what Floyd says, he's good, but Sugar Ray Robinson did it over a span of, I believe, 20 years.
Sugar Ray Robinson is the greatest fighter that ever lived. He had everything. He could do everything. He fought everyone. He fought regularly. He'd fight with weeks between. He fought every fighter that they put in front of him. He lost, but he went back and avenged a lot of his losses. He simply was the most talented guy. Also, for his time, there were no other Sugar Ray Robinsons when Sugar Ray Robinson was fighting.
Over the years, I'm certain people considered, people like Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali the best fighters pound for pound in the world. And, it just keeps people talking boxing. And that's the important thing.
Who would you say is the best pound-for-pound fighter right now?
It's a toss-up between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, no doubt about that.
The best one fighting right now is Manny.
Right now, everybody considers Manny Pacquiao the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, but not by much because Floyd Mayweather's looking so good.
In the case of someone like Manny Pacquiao, it's an interesting question because though he won his first championship, lineal championship at flyweight, and moved all the way up to welterweight, at this point, he really is a natural junior welterweight. Floyd Mayweather, the same thing. Floyd moved up from 130, and at first it's like, wow, 135, he's at 147. But at this point, Floyd's a natural 147-pounder. I'm not giving Pacquiao or Floyd bonus points for fighting in a heavier division than they naturally should. I'm simply evaluating them as welterweights. That said, those are the two best fighters in the world. Take your pick.
Whether it's the greatest boxer of all time or the worst, you can find them all on inasectv.com's boxing channel. There you'll find all the latest news, videos, tweets, and more from around the internet at your fingertips in a sec. That's all for this edition of TruFan Boxing. For Jay, Monte, I'm Cara Castranova. Thanks for watching.
Want more? Go to inasectv.com to connect with the world of sports. Real-time updates, blog postings, and all the action you can handle in a sec. inasectv.com, connecting you to the world of sports.